family, welcome back to another video. The T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello. Hey, y'all, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Y'all know I love, fam, to mention our Thursday. Now it's been Friday night live streams, 6:30 p.m. on Fridays, Facebook and YouTube, okay? And also, if it's on Thursday, it's usually at 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, y'all. Listen, I would love to see your face in the place. We are dissecting some good topics, y'all. We get into it, yo. On those Thursday, sometimes Friday night live streams, they've been Fridays here lately. I would love to see your face in the place, okay? Y'all meet me on the live stream, YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you turn your notification bells on, okay? Also, y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, I'm always asking, listen, can y'all please help your girl out? Hit that like button. You know, I'm always asking, and the goal is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you're rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button for me, okay? All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to get right to it. I want to hop to it. Listen, I want to talk about this because sometimes, or let me just say, in that place of hopium, okay? In that place of hopium, sometimes, and hopium means you just got an addiction to hope. You know, you just on hopium, okay? That's the last thing that usually goes in a relationship with a narcissist, because you just keep hoping that everything is going to be better, that they're going to do things differently, and they really don't. Okay, so let's go. Now, in this whole dynamic, you know, the narcissist thought, basically, why should I change? Because the narcissist thought you was just going to keep on taking it. You understand what I'm saying? There is no reason for a narcissist, or not even just a narcissist, but anyone, a toxic individual. They don't have to necessarily be a narcissist, but any toxic individual. What reason do they have to change when they feel like, and the consensus has been, you will talk to them about it, speak about it, and have an argument or two about it, but then that blows over and they go right back to doing the same thing. What is the incentive to change? There is no incentive to change, because you're not, or we did not make an effort to show them action. Because remember, narcissists, they don't care about what you say. What they care about is what you do. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the deal. The narcissist thought that I'm not going to change because this person is going to keep taking it. They watched you. They love bombed you. They saw all of your actions during the love bomb stage. They saw how you responded to the emotional manipulation. They saw how you responded to the lies, the gaslighting, the projection, you know, and y'all had your little tiff. You had your arguments. You had your, some of y'all had some breakups, ghosting or whatever, but then you came right back together. Now, once a narcissist sees that in the first round, but see, they get it wrong. Watch this. They get it wrong. Now, once they take you through that first cycle of it, in their minds, because they don't ever learn from what they do, they don't learn, okay? They don't learn because they don't have what we call emotional empathy. And so you need to have empathy to be able to, you know, learn from the mistakes you made and like, okay, I don't want to do that again. But when you're dealing with a bird that think they're perfect and think they're entitled to behave or do certain things, then why should they change? You know, they're not thinking that you're going to do anything. So they thought you was going to keep on taking this. So what that bird did was this. They took you through that first cycle. And a lot of y'all that's watching this video, y'all saw how that first thing went down. The narcissist came back because during that first round, you kind of got like, what? You just, you know, it's kind of like you got, but then you was dazed a little bit, but then you got back up. And that narcissist thought when you got back up that you was getting back up to go down for round 3, 4, 5, and 6. So why would they change? But what happened was When you got back up on that second round, they came with a double dose. And some of y'all was sitting back looking at that narcissist like, you just apologize for this. You just apologize for this. And then you right back to the same behavior. They right back to the same behavior, and sometimes even worse than it was. And the only reason that they do it is because I want y'all to understand, a person that does not love and respect themselves can never love and respect you. But they thought that because you had gone around maybe 2 rounds with them, that you were just going to keep on taking it. So there was no reason for them to change until you got sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I'm saying? I mean, truly sick and tired of being sick and tired. So when that happened, when you hit that threshold right there, you no longer started to see what they were doing as, okay, maybe this is just something that we're going through. No, what you begin to see is that, no, this is who this bird really is, right? And then guess what? When you saw that, most of y'all that's watching this video, y'all were just like, why are you acting like this? Some of y'all were asking questions. Some of y'all were not asking questions. Some of y'all was just sitting there looking like, what is happening? You know, what is going on? But I know I got to do something about it. They thought that you was just going to keep on taking it. Then when they came back with the next round of that dose, baby, you gave them, listen, a lot of y'all right now watching this video, y'all held court on them narcissist behinds. You was judge, jury, and executioner. Baby, that thing, let me tell you something. Y'all jacked that narcissist up 5 ways from Friday. Some of y'all took cars. Some of y'all took houses. Some of y'all took whole bank accounts. Some of y'all tapped into another side of you that you never even wanted to show the narcissist. You never even wanted them to see that side of you. But baby, they brought it right on up and out of you, because they took you to that place where you're just like, I kept telling them they didn't want to see this side of me. I kept telling them, don't you do that. If you keep this up, you're going to see a side of me that you don't want to see. And that narcissist just kept on doing it. They just kept on doing it because they just thought you was going to take it. And then when you reach that point where you just blew your top and you was just like, I can't take this, then the narcissist is sitting back like, well, wait, what happened? See, this is when they want to pull out them recorders and they want to start recording you, but they didn't record the 10 years before that where they was acting a fool, that it took you this long to get to this place. You had tried to tell them, but they just thought you was going to keep taking it. And this is what I'm saying, because what happens is, and a lot of y'all, I know y'all gonna testify in the comments, when that narcissist took you to that place, it took you sometimes weeks, days, some of y'all might be hours to get back to yourself. I mean, just a reasonable portion of yourself. Why? Because they had took you into that old nature that you didn't even want to show that narcissist. But they kept pushing and pushing till you just got to the point where, you know what, I'm gonna show you what time it is, because you think I'm playing with you. You think that you think that I'm gonna sit over here and just keep on taking it. But the reason that they do that, and this is why they never change, is because when they take you through a round or two of that abuse and you don't put your foot down right then and there, they feel like they got a fool until you show them what kind of nut job you really could be. When you held court on that butt right there, you held court on their behinds and you let them know what time it was. Oh no, baby, they look, some of them was running like, oh, I didn't even know you could go that crazy. But see, the thing about it is, anytime you are with someone and they want to take you to that place, I don't care who it is. A person that wants to abuse you or to manipulate you to take you to a place where you just feel like you can't, you just gotta get violent or what. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be taken to that place. We should not want to be violent with anyone. And no one should want to push your emotions and your buttons like that to the point where you feel like you want to just, I mean, you got to take all types of action. And some of y'all probably did get violent because the narcissist probably did something to you, or maybe they were violent with you in the beginning. Don't nobody want to deal with that, is what I'm saying. And so they're sitting there like this. Why should I change? You know, this is working perfect for me. You know, I done went through this. I took them through this cycle. Why should I change? But baby, they thought you was just going to keep on taking it until you showed them what time it was. And that's what you have to do. And sometimes it takes you going to extreme measures. Hopefully not unalive. I want y'all to don't be violent with people and don't be threatening people's lives or their freedom. But sometimes it takes you going and removing yourself from a situation. However, you have to get out. Some of y'all had to move out. Some of y'all just had to leave, ghost the situation or whatever. But it's not worth dealing with the disrespect and the dishonor, thinking that maybe if I just try a little harder, that this person is going to change. They ain't going to change. They are who they are. But they did think you was just going to keep on taking it until you let them know the ATM machine is shut down. The hospital is shut down. The grocery store is shut down. The restaurant is shut down. Everything is shut down. The Uber, because some of y'all was Uber. Some of y'all was a whole car lot to the narcissists because they driving your cars because they ain't got none with they broke, busted, disgusted behinds. Don't have nothing. Okay, so y'all, some of y'all, because they thought y'all was gonna keep on taking it, y'all went on ahead and showed that bird what time it was. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as you hit that bump in the road and you started to basically show them what was really going on. Oh, they knew what time it was, and some of y'all didn't have to put them out. Some of y'all didn't have to run from them. The narcissists, y'all sent the narcissists running from y'all. Oh, y'all, let me get off of here. Some of y'all had them birds running from y'all. Do you hear me? Y'all was like, that narcissist was like, what in the world is it? Like they had just activated the south side of hell. Do you? Okay. No, they didn't want no parts of that. Okay. But family, listen, I want y'all to really, if a person don't respect themselves, okay, they don't love themselves, they ain't gonna respect and love you, period. Okay? So family, listen, y'all take real good care of yourselves, all right? Take good care of yourselves and treat yourselves good, okay? But no, we ain't gonna just keep taking it, narcissists. It ain't happening. All right? So family, I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I will see you all on the next video, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Love you, fam. Shalom. Peace.